Speaking of that, you're playing here in a few hours at Sweden Rock Festival.
We are.
30-year anniversary.
It's the 30 year.
How do you feel about that?
Wow.
I know.
Well, this is the first actual European festival we played.
Yeah.
In 2008, ever in our lives.
This is the first, festival we played over
We'd never played a festival.
this side of the hemisphere.
This side of the hemisphere. We did play one in Australia, but
Yeah, but that's the southern hemisphere.
yeah, this is the northern hemisphere where there's Sweden Rock.
Yeah, exactly. So what can you say about the show? What are you bringing for this anniversary?
For the anniversary, all the way from Australia, we're bringing.
Just saying that.
We came here.
No, we were working on the set before because we've got to pack it all into an hour. We're just trying to pack as much rock and roll in as possible, just like dynamite. Just pack it all in, keep stuffing it in, and look, if we get it all in on time, we'll be lucky because we don't want to fucking Def Leppard's on next or something like that. I think we want to make sure we're Def Leppard, respect.
Yeah, Wayne's World.
Yeah,
We're not worthy.
Wayne's World. Yes, exactly. So we want to warm them up for the big Def Leppard.
Yeah. But saying that you only play for 1 hour, and you are always do some crazy stuff back in the days.
Yeah, we've got to jam it in, see how we go, you know.
So that's I'm really looking forward to that.
Oh, good.
I hope you find something to do.
We'll see.
Yeah.
There's always something to do.
There's always something there.
Speaking of like a set list, what is your favorite track to play right now? I mean, you play so many shows, and I can imagine like it changes all the time. But for this 30th anniversary, what is your favorite track to play in the set list right now?
Stand Up for Rock and Roll.
Yeah.
Because the first song we played here in 2008 in the first festival we ever played in the Northern Hemisphere was Sweden Rock, and we played Stand Up for Rock and Roll, and no one knew who we were.
Yeah.
We came out onto the stage. It was one, I think we were the first band on, and we started playing da-na-na-na-na, and there was like a few people there, and they went, oh yeah. And then as soon as we started getting louder and louder, and we kick it in, boom. I remember seeing from the stages on the other side over there, because it was early, punters just come running. They heard the big rock and roll going, and we just saw flags, a lot of flags running down this hill. And then by the end of Stand Up for Rock and Roll, we had a whole hill there. Oh. And from that moment, it was just, still gives me goosebumps today. You can mic up the goosebumps. But it was just one of the most memorable things, because ever since, we touring around the world, drinking a lot and fucking everything else, you forget a few things. But that I'll never forget. Because we were unknown at the end of that. People were like, holy fucking hell, Airbourne, where you from? Australia, fucking kangaroos and fucking rock and roll. AC/DC, yeah. And it was just like, fuck, this feels like home.
Yeah.
Sweden feels like home, Sweden rock, so that would be the favourite one.
That's fucking great. Speaking of festivals in general, I mean, you play so many and you've done it for so many years. Do you ever manage to catch some of the bands? Will you be able to catch some of the bands here today?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Which bands are you looking forward to the most?
I want to see Enforcer.
Yeah.
And then I want to see Def Leppard.
Yeah.
Great
combo.
Yeah, it should be good.
Like you get the Swedish vibe and you get the summerish Def Leppard.
Yeah, we'll catch a bit of Motley after that, and it'll be good. I haven't even seen the list, but is Rival Sons playing?
Not this time.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you said... Oh, that was another interview. But okay, well...
If they play it here,
I'll see them down the road.
Yeah. What will be the next stop from here? From
Spain. We're flying to Spain tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what kind of... is it like a festival there?
I think it's a festival.
I think it is, yeah.
I think we're headlining something. So
oh, okay.
Better be on the game.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, while we're on the topic of festivals, do you have like a go-to, what is the best festival food?
Food.
Yeah.
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken?
Fried chicken and chips. I'm out in the crowd, I'm watching Def Leppard, I want me fried chicken and chips.
Yeah. Like you do. I mean, fried chicken, yeah, you gotta watch some Def Leppard.
Chicken and chips,
Can we get KFC at the festival?
KFC,
That'd be good.
Deliver it here, please. Yes.
I'm into that.
I mean, imagine getting Uber Eats at the festival.
Exactly.
Do you have like a favorite festival memory of all time?
I mean, the Sweden Rock one, playing Stand Up for Rock and Roll. That's a great Sweden Rock memory.
It's a solid one.
Yeah.
And 08, it was a lot smaller back then, so it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you have if you have an opinion on the most underrated album of the all time?
Underrated album.
I mean,
of
it's a
all
hard
time.
one, but I mean, it's always interesting to hear because opinions really differ there.
Underrated album of all time.
Or band.
Yeah,
if you want.
could be both.
Or it could be what?
Most underrated band. Rock.
Oh, underrated band.
If it's that easy, if it's easier to answer that.
The Poor from Australia.
Yeah, there you go.
The Poor. Probably one of the most underrated bands. Just check them out. They're called The Poor. And type in Australia or something. That way you can definitely get linked to where they are.
Yeah.
And they're on Instagram. And they've been touring through Europe. They've been starting to come over here, but they do have a new album out. But if you just Google, if you're just trying to find them for the first time, just Google The Poor, More Wine, Waiter Please, and that'll take you to all the other ones, to their latest record, to like songs like from the first record, Poison, and great stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, check out The Poor.
Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you for doing this interview with us. I'm really looking forward to seeing you again. I watched you one time at the München Bryggeriet in Stockholm, so this will be my second time, and I mean, festival. It can't get better than that. Some
Oh, it's
Airbourne,
great. Sun shining,
sun
30th
shining, some beer,
anniversary,
some
Def Leppard,
KFC.
Motley Crue.